Do you want to sound more confident? Did you know your choice of words can make a huge difference? Indeed, the power of language is immense. It's more than just a tool for communication. It's a mirror that reflects our inner world, our thoughts, our emotions, and our confidence level. Our words can shape the perception others have of us, painting a picture of strength or revealing cracks of insecurity. In life's many arenas, confidence is paramount. It can dictate the course of personal relationships, steering them towards trust and mutual respect. In the professional sphere, it can open doors to opportunities, fostering career growth and success. Your choice of words can be a game changer. By being mindful of the language we use, we can project a more confident demeanor, commanding respect and inspiring trust. The journey towards sounding more confident starts with recognizing the words that undermine our confidence. So, let's dive into some words you should avoid if you want to sound more confident, and why. First on our list is the word sorry. Now, it's not about being impolite, but rather about being overly apologetic. There's a subtle yet substantial difference between being courteous and being excessively apologetic. If you find yourself peppering your sentences with sorry, it's time to rethink your word choice. Overuse of this word can undermine your confidence, making you appear unsure or insecure. Let's look at some examples. Instead of saying sorry for being late, try thank you for your patience. Or instead of sorry for the confusion, you could say, let's clarify this. By shifting the focus from your mistake to the solution, you're demonstrating leadership and confidence. Moreover, constantly apologizing can dilute the impact of the word when you genuinely need to express remorse. It's crucial to remember that sorry is a powerful word, meant to convey sincere apologies, not to be used as filler or a habit. Remember, there's a time and a place for apologies. Don't let it become a filler in your everyday language. Moving on, let's talk about filler words. Ever noticed how often you say like, or ah? These are the little words that sneak into our speech, often without us even realizing it. They're like linguistic hitchhikers, catching a ride on our sentences and in the process, disrupting the flow of our communication. Why do we use these filler words? Well, they often serve as verbal pauses, giving us a moment to gather our thoughts. However, overuse of these words can make us appear less confident and can muddle our message. Picture this. You're delivering a presentation or engaging in a conversation. Each or like is a small speed bump, slowing down your listener and distracting them from your main point. Too many of these, and your message may get lost in a sea of likes and ums. So how can you eliminate these filler words from your speech? The first step is awareness. Start by paying attention to your own speech. Listen for those ums, ahs, and likes. You might be surprised at how often they pop up. Next, practice pausing. Instead of filling the silence with an or like, embrace the pause. This can give you a moment to collect your thoughts and can make your speech sound more deliberate and confident. Finally, try slowing down. Often we use filler words when we're speaking too quickly and our brain is trying to catch up with our mouth. By slowing down, you can reduce the need for these verbal cushions and improve the clarity of your speech. Remember, it's not about eliminating these words entirely. They do serve a purpose after all. But by reducing their frequency, you can significantly improve your communication skills and project a more confident image. Cutting down these filler words can significantly improve your speech clarity and make you sound more confident. Next up are the uncertainty words such as maybe and I think. These words, though seemingly innocuous, can subtly undermine your confidence, making you appear less certain or committed to your ideas or decisions. They're like pesky little gremlins, eroding your authority and credibility, one maybe at a time. Let's take a closer look. When you use maybe, it suggests a lack of conviction, as though you're not fully behind your own thoughts or proposals. Similarly, when you say I think, it can imply that you're not entirely sure, leaving room for doubt and questioning. So how can we replace these uncertainty words to express our opinions or thoughts more assertively? Instead of saying maybe, be more direct. If you're proposing an idea, say I propose or I suggest. If you're giving an opinion, say in my view or from my perspective. What about I think? Rather than saying I think this is a good idea, you could say this is a beneficial idea. Or instead of I think we should proceed, try we should proceed. By being more assertive, you not only sound more confident, but also encourage others to take your ideas more seriously. However, remember, it's not about completely eradicating maybe and I think from your vocabulary. There are times when these words are appropriate and necessary. The key is to be mindful of when and how often you use them. Are they serving a purpose, or are they simply a habit? By eliminating these uncertainty words, you can present yourself as more decisive and confident. So next time you find yourself about to utter a maybe or an I think, pause for a moment. Consider if there's a more assertive and confident way to express your thoughts, because remember, your words are powerful and they shape not only how others perceive you, but also how you perceive yourself. Lastly, let's discuss the overuse of the pronoun I. This seemingly innocent word can, when used excessively, subtly convey a sense of insecurity. It's a common pitfall, especially when we're trying to assert our opinions or experiences. However, it can inadvertently create an impression that we're overly focused on ourselves, which can undermine the confidence we're trying to project. Let's consider an example. Instead of saying, I think we should consider this approach because I believe it's effective, try, this approach could be considered because it has been proven effective. Notice the shift. The focus moves away from the speaker and onto the subject matter, making the statement sound more assertive and confident. Another example is, rather than saying, I feel that this strategy will work, you could say, the potential success of this strategy is evident. Here, the statement becomes about the strategy, not about what you feel, exuding a stronger sense of conviction. Being mindful of your use of I can help you project a more confident image. Now that we've covered the words to avoid, let's summarize the key points about confident language use. The power of language is mighty, and the words we choose can shape not only our image, but also our reality. Let's recap. First, we discussed the apologetic word sorry. Remember, unnecessary apologies can undermine your confidence. Of course, there are times when an apology is necessary, but let's not make it a habit to apologize for existing. Next, we delved into the world of filler words, like, are. These are words that clutter our sentences and dilute our message. By eliminating these from our speech, we make our communication more direct and powerful. Then, we ventured into the realm of uncertainty words. Maybe I think. These phrases project doubt and lack of conviction. Instead, take a stand, make a clear statement, be decisive in your communication. Lastly, we tackled the overused pronoun I. While it's important to be assertive, overuse of I can come off as self-centered and insecure. Balance is the key. Be mindful of how often you're using it and in what context. Now let's talk about some overarching principles. Always use an active voice. Passive voice can make you sound uncertain and less powerful. Be conversational, engage your audience, make them feel part of the conversation. And last but not least, be mindful of your language choices. Remember, your words are a reflection of your thoughts and beliefs. Confidence, my friends, is not a destination but a journey. It's about growth, learning, and continuous improvement. And the beautiful part is, every step you take on this journey, no matter how small, brings you closer to becoming a more confident version of yourself. Remember, confidence isn't just about what you say, but how you say it. Practice these tips and watch your confidence grow.